Um,
get that kind of atmosphere for sure.
yeah, it was pretty cool. It, I mean, obviously it was pretty disappointing to lose, especially being up a break in the fifth. Um, but yeah, you know, can't wait to come back next year. It's a really cool feeling, and you know, like I said, could couldn't be much more disappointed right now. But um, this is these are kind of the types of situations that you dream about, and I thought it was. I mean, it was pretty cool to be the last American in the draw for or male in the draw for a day. Um, but it's just it's got a little taste of it, and this is where I want to be, and can't wait to do it again.
What was that like being the last American guy? It's probably not something you expected coming in here. There were 15 of you when you started out.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I mean, it's just because of the schedule. I was later in the week, but no, it was a cool feeling, and got a little taste of maybe what John or Sam or Andy went through for so many years, or James sometimes, and just a little taste, and love to have more of it.
What in your mind, Tim? Did he do well or you not do well? In the fifth set.
He came up with some amazing shots, like some passes, and I felt like you know I didn't feel like I played a bad game to get broken back, but maybe one or two loose errors, and he just came up with some stuff, I think, and before I knew it, we were back on serve after I missed a mid-court forehand. But I had a chance to break the next game, I think, and he served his way out of it. I might have missed a return too.
You surprised he
Um,
could hang in there because he played two five-setters coming in? Or did you think
no,
he
I
was
think
big? Or
I think he's considered one of the fitter guys on tour. And you know, I was I was a little surprised that I won the third set so easily, because I did think then that he was showing signs of slowing down, but he came right back out, and he was uh, as as good as ever. So
You were talking about having another chance to break, and there was one point I think you were down to one challenge where it looked like your I think it was a backhand might have caught the line. Do you remember that, or do you remember if you thought about asking for that one?
I don't remember when
It
it
was
was at.
five. It was 4-3 when
Uh
he was
huh.
serving, and it was third. You had two break points, and it was the second one.
Okay.
And if you don't
So I
remember,
think
do you
I missed a
remember?
backhand on
no,
the
the
first
first
one at
the first one.
1540.
The
Was it
second,
the first
the
one?
first one.
Okay,
The
one of
first one
those
that I
was
missed the
First one was
backhand.
very close.
back of the line.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as soon as I hit it, I thought I missed it. So I don't know if I should have challenged, but I mean, did you think it was
I
pretty close?
saw you hold your I mean, you only had one left, so it was sort of a
Uh,
tough one because you
you
don't
know,
think you're.
then I think at deuce he hit an ace wide, and I thought about challenging, but
Yeah,
then I
that's
realized it
pretty.
was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
then I realized it was down to my last challenge, and you know,
All right, so
I think it
doesn't
did
sound like it
catch there.
crossed your mind.
No, not in the backhand. It felt like I missed that one.
The thing about, I mean, obviously it's not on you that you were the last American in there, but since you are, do you go around thinking about American tennis very much, or are you just doing your own thing, or?
Yeah, not really. I talked about this with Doug a couple of weeks ago, um, and I told him then that I think at the very top of the game, American tennis is maybe a little bit behind where it has been in years past. I know that we got really spoiled with Pete and Andre and all those guys, and Andy for so many years. But I think it's also a really exciting time because there's five, six, seven guys that are hovering right around 100 and really have a good chance to make a big breakthrough. You got Harrison, who's who's back in the top 100. You got Sock, who's doing really well, and a bunch of guys, just outside. So, I think you can look for American tennis to be on the upswing again real soon. And John and Sam are, you know, I think John fell out of the top 20 for a week, and now he's back at 13. And I mean, Sam will be back there soon. He's too good a player not to be. So, I mean, I think we're in a pretty solid place right now.
This is the first time an American man there has been one American man in the fourth round of a Grand Slam ever.
This year, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is it disappointing the fact that you were that close to making sure that history didn't happen?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's tough. It's tough being judged by just the Grand Slams, because if you look at it, it's a couple of players have. I mean, John's had an unbelievable summer. He won. He won Atlanta. He finaled Cincinnati. Finaled Washington, and he just had a rough match third round against Kohlschreiber here. So I mean, I think to be judged on just the Grand Slams alone isn't quite fair. But I do understand. Grand Slams are what makes a career. So just I think you can expect that to change next year.
So what were some of the new experiences for you being the last American guy here?
I'd never heard somebody yell out from the stands, "You're our last hope." That was new. But it really happened pretty fast because those other guys just lost yesterday. So